Levi and I are out here fishing in the rain this morning. I want to read to you 2 Peter chapter 2, starting in verse 4. He says, "If God did not spare the angels when they sinned, but sent them to hell, putting them in chains of darkness to be held for judgment." And then he talks about this other despairing thing. If he did not spare the ancient world when he brought the flood on its ungodly people, but protected Noah. And then in verse 6, if he condemned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. And then he says, and if he rescued Lot. And you see this back and forth of condemning, but saving. Condemning, but rescuing. And he mentioned that back in his first letter about those who were saved in the days of Noah through the ark and this flood. For if God did not spare angels when they sinned, if he did not spare the ancient world when he brought the flood on its ungodly people, but protected Noah, a preacher of righteousness, if he condemned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah by burning them to ashes and made them an example of what's going to happen to the ungodly, if he rescued Lot, a righteous man who was distressed by the depraved conduct of the lawless, Peter will also go on to tell us, then the Lord knows how to rescue the godly from the trials and to hold the unrighteous for punishment on the day of judgment. And it's a picture of how God is waiting on us. He will punish the ungodly, no doubt, but he will also rescue those who need rescuing, those who are righteous. And as Justin preached in our sermon, he is holding out the hand, so to speak, to rescue you. We all need rescuing. We're out here on the boat this morning. I've undone my life jacket a little bit here so that we can breathe. It's a little hot, although it's raining. And we've got our throw cushion ready. In case one of us falls off the boat, we can throw that life preserver. We wear these life preservers so that we can be rescued. The Holy Spirit is sent to us if by faith we receive Jesus in his outstretched hand, so to speak, to be rescued. It is by grace you're saved through faith. And that's not of your works, so that you can't boast. It is purely his grace by your faith. If you need rescuing, why don't you think about reaching out to him today?